Good Sunday morning, folks. Good Sunday morning. We have the crazy watermelon with his his poetry returns. I cry, for my time has been taken away from me due to the misfortune of an uncertainty scheduling of my work. Thus, I am unable to watch the stream and must head to the land of dreams and nightmares. May your stream be filled with many joyful moments, and may you have a happy Christmas and enjoy every moment with your family and loved one. This message is also for the chat as well. May the chat as well have a happy Christmas. If I am still awake by the time the stream starts, I shall say this again, but most likely this will be the last we speak for a week, until we speak again. Well, thank you, Crazy Watermelon, for that poetry and for the Christmas wishes. And that goes for everybody else as well. Have a good Christmas, everybody's. Although I'll say it again once we get to the end of the stream, but getting in the spirit, finally. Got all my shopping done. We have Akinajin. Can't wait for the new stream. Merry Christmas. I think you're a new face around here, Akinajin. Or if you aren't, then I haven't seen you before. So welcome and thanks for being here. We got Oak Tree this morning, our resident moderator, along with Gooflaugh and Nimue Dulac and Wade Parker. Welcome, everybody. Kalzamar is here as well. Oak tree's in -8 Celsius. What is Celsius? I don't understand. We use freedom measurement around here. That's why it starts with F. Freedom height. That's right. And Ryuga and Zero Xeon are both here. Animal Doc, welcome. And the Old Wolf of Faron. Welcome, everybody. And Benny Custom is here as well. Welcome, Benny Custom. 19 in freedom units. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty chilly. I think here, what is it here? Let's look at the thermometer on my phone. Oh, it's the same here. Wow. Interesting. It is -8 here as well. All right. Well, I had my water today. I didn't forget it this time. And today I don't have much of a checklist because we kind of have one big main thing we'll be doing, which is working on the temple, the flooring for the hallways as well as the temple walls. Although I kind of suspect that the floor might take a lot of the stream. So we'll see. We shall see indeed. But let's see, I think I have pie here. Just looking at my stuff before I boil over to stream. So we will need to make a trip back over to the other place here shortly. But yeah, I think we're about ready to start. A whole 30 seconds early. Let's bring you all over here. Don't stretch. You stretch right as I'm starting my stream? My goodness. Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where we have a friend right behind us over our head. So yeah, it's one of those nights. It's also evening, so we'll have to run back and sleep because it is very rifty out here. But I wanted to start here in particular because we ended here last time with a lot of hemming and hawing and changing of minds and digging things up. And I want to tell you a little secret. Come here. Closer. Up too close. Just back one step away. There you go. I don't like this floor, guys. I don't like it. So I've done some thinking and some kind of on paper designs here, and looked at some example floors, and also thought about how we could tie this back into our previous build a little bit. I think I have an idea for a floor that I think I will like better, and I hope you will too. I had some people mention that the malachite was a bit noisy, and I'm starting to agree with them. I think it's a little bit much. So I don't know if we'll still incorporate it into the floor. I'd like to try, but I'm not super sold on it having to be here. We already have the blue as a potential nice cool color, and we are using this floor over there, both in the columns and the actual flooring up here. And I think if we overdo it, it might sort of start losing its interest. So let's go and rest here. Well, I guess we'll rest soon. prep our inventory, and then once it gets dark enough, we'll rest to get through the rift activity. We'll also tear this down today. This has to come out of here. I'm going to probably just do our experimentation over yonder. But let's see. So who else is here? Underpaid Bot is here. And a Brazilian with internet access, and Inga Raymond. Hey, welcome, guys. To 11C by Wade Parker. That must be like 22.5 degrees in freedom units. So I'm going to put away some things here. Ah, here you are. You do stack. Sweet. And while we're waiting for night to fall, let's go ahead and start ripping out our example here. Bearing in mind that we want to bunker heads on the stone. Yes. I want to make sure that all of the blocks are chiseled. So make sure they all say insulating block face before I dig them, except for the polished ones. Those are fine. All right, these are all good. So you just clean this place up, and then I think I might bring over a chest or trunk to our place over there. So we'll see. No game audio. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Now I have game audio. Somehow I had my desktop audio turned down. I don't know why. Is that better, everybody? Yeah, I got too many audio sliders here. Sorry about that, guys. But thanks for letting me know early in the stream. At least you could hear me this time. I remember that there was a stream a while ago where I started and I had my mic muted. I'm sitting there talking and going on about all manner of things. Whoops, and falling into the water. And everyone's like, can't hear you. And I wasn't looking at chat. I didn't realize it for a little while. Alright, so we're good again. Awesome. All right, jump over this time. There we go. See, we'll get this ripped out, and then we'll take some supplies over. I'm thinking... I'll give you an idea what I'm thinking here. Is, one, I do want to move the stairs back outside of the hallway part, so that they would be like right in there, rather than one block in. And then the central area. See, my issue is that the way we had it before, it looks just like a bunch of long lines down the hallway. And I don't know, it just didn't sit well with me. There wasn't anything horrible about it. It just doesn't feel like what I want it to be. And so I'm thinking maybe bringing in some regular limestone again. I know we tried it before, but I want to do something very different with this time. And I'm thinking, this is dangerous, I do think I want to get into some pretty serious chiseling here. So, that's the plan. Chiseling is the plan today. And that's why I say that the floor might take most of the stream. Because chiseling, I mean, you know, chiseling is chiseling. But hopefully we'll come up with a pattern that's pretty easily repeatable. That's the goal. Make some inlays in the floor. Yeah, you're on the right track with what I'm thinking there. All right, let's get the dirt out of here. Bloop. I love the Wile E. Coyote physics of being able to dig a block of dirt out from underneath your feet. It's the only one there, and you just fall. We have some new faces in the crowd. We have Dead Mouse Fetish. We have Hamuda. We have Angie Lady, who I saw just joined the Discord. Welcome, Angie. We have Lion Alfred Kierlin. Welcome, welcome. And it's Patrick Acock's birthday. Awesome. Who else is here? That's about it, I think, so far. Well, welcome to everybody who is new, and welcome back to everybody who's not new. Welcome back to a black screen. Just what you wanted to see this morning. Well, happy birthday, Patrick Acock. Let's have a bite to eat. We have some chicken pot pie, I believe. Poultry pie. Okay. There's only one kind of poultry in this game. Why is it not just called chicken pie? I need answers, Tyron. It is still high rift activity, wow. Okay. Well, let's get over here. Finish up this dirt. I'm going to take over, like, some materials to work with. I'm not going to take over, like, everything I think we need at this moment. Like, in terms of, like, I don't want to take enough to build the entire floor. I want to just build enough to experiment with. So let's go tear out a small section of the floor. We'll move a few odds and ends around. For instance, some of the stairs, I want to keep them as the polished sandstone rocks. So we'll just sort of bump these back out here. We'll work right in here, I think. So we'll get this guy, and actually what we can do here, I guess, I can tear this guy out and just fill it with dirt. And do a bit of that. Oops. There we go. Alright, so then these guys can just come out by one block. Like so. There we go. So I'm gonna pull out the blocks from like here down to here, just so we can get a better idea of what the floor might look like when we're all done. Let's go ahead and do that. This episode I've been thinking about calling Tearing Up the Dance Floor. with dance in parentheses, because we're going to be tearing up this floor for a while here. Hey, can someone go get me my efficiency pickaxe, please? Oh no, these aren't... Oh no, these are not chiseled. Oh no. Tragedy. Oh, some of these are. Oh no. Some are and some are not. Okay, brilliant. Go me. Alright, so, oh, the ones that we moved previously are chiseled. Okay. That makes some amount of sense, I suppose. Get you guys too. Alright. So now everything between here and there should just be pickaxeable. Hey there, Phil Boswell. Just resting before your carol service again? Awesome. Alright, so now we can actually dig this out. You were happy to discover you can make a copper pantograph. You know, I think I remember them adding that a while back, yeah. Yeah, for a long time, the pantograph mod, or I guess the ChiselTools mod, only allowed you to use, I think, iron and steel, or iron, medium iron and steel for the pantograph. And then I guess people were like, yeah, but we'd like to be able to do chiseling before the Iron Age. So I know they added bronze pantographs at one point, and then I guess they must have added copper then. I want to say the bronze ones are added when I was still playing Rusty Gears. 1,000 years ago. So how is everybody today? Everybody got their Christmas shopping done? I was out and about yesterday doing my last minute shopping. I had a lot of family members who requested some form of booze-a-haul for the holidays. So I was like, okay, well I'll go to the wine store and the beer store and just pick everything up for everybody. Oak Tree needs to get beer too. It's a theme, I'm telling you. It's a theme. Yeah, I fired up Star Sector the other day. I wanted to try out that Nexarellan mod again. And for those of you who aren't familiar with it, Nexarellan's like it's a mod for Star Sector that overhauls the whole game and makes it what they call 4X. So I guess 4X has a meaning. I don't know what it is. It's like it makes the world sort of a living, breathing thing, where like normally the factions will happily beat each other up, but they always reset to where they were before. Like in terms of like they can't destroy each other entirely. And Nexar Island kind of changes that, where they will saturation bomb each other, or they'll invade and take over. And so you have to deal with this sort of shifting landscape of alliances and factions and things, where some could be wiped out. They, Tri-Attack could just get wiped out. And I'm like, I'm still not really seeing what the point or where the fun is in it. I want to give it a fair shake because I didn't before. Because I sort of had too many other mods on that sort of just took all my attention. So 4X is explore, exploit, expand, exterminate. Okay. You know, the exterminate I definitely see happening. Oh, we got ginger beer people are buying. Okay. I do enjoy some ginger beer. I prefer like non-alcoholic ginger beer because I'll make stuff with it. All right. Let's get these out of here. Fill these in with some dirt. All right, we'll throw out these 5 stones. There we go. And we'll just grab you and pull you out. Cameron Graves watched someone playing Ice and Vintage Story for the first time without a handbook. It took an hour and a half for them to light a fire. Wow. That's, yikes. Yeah. The handbook is pretty vital in this game. You thought ginger beer is always non-alcoholic? It's actually not. Yeah, you can buy alcoholic ginger beer. At least around here where I live. Okay, so we got this cleared out. Let's go empty the things that I don't think we need, and we might have to do a little bit of chiseling with the little short chisel, the rough cut chisel. That's what it's called, and get us some more blocks, especially andesite. Let's go do that. All right, so I kind of think I don't need these, which is kind of weird to say, but there you have it. And these are non-chiseled. Okay, I'm gonna put. Oops! No, no! Don't do this to me. Oh, that's my inventory. Okay, that's fine. All right, so you're gonna go back in here for now. And I'm going to put away, I think, these guys as well. I'm going to pull out, so these are all non-chiseled, okay. Let's grab some of these guys. We'll start with just 1 stack. And then do I have any, I do have some limestone already cut. We're going to need some more. I think I'll just grab another one of these, just in case. Oh dear. It's that wind of day again. Oh boy. We got 87 more limestone. It's not great, but it'll get us started here. So if we like what we come up with here, then we'll go and get some more. And the Space 2 is Lion Alfred Kierland's favorite 4X game. I've heard about it in the Space 2, yeah. Hopefully no one got the seasonal sick going around. Well, I have a 3-year-old in preschool, so I've actually got the sniffles today a little bit, so I'm going to have to pause here in a minute and deal with that momentarily. Let's do some of that. And I'm going to keep the hammer on us. Yeah, that should be good. I kind of want to bring along, and I know, I'm going to bring this just in case. Okay, just in case, guys. It's not a surefire thing, but just in case. Just calm down. Calm down. Do I have everything else I want? I think so. I think I have everything we need. We'll find out in a minute. All right. So here we are. There's our buddy there again. I'm going to pause here for just a moment and deal with my sniffles here. Okay, we are back. We are temporarily sniffle-free. And I stay in a thunderstorm? Yeah. Well, I think I'm not hearing a thunderstorm, but we do have this guy over here making noise. Justin's such a nice guy. I'm not sure who Justin is. Hey, we have that guy from Saturn and Teal Forever 262. He says, everyone hit that like button. Yeah, that's right. Everyone smash that like button, hit subscribe, and hit that bell as well for incessant annoying updates. Just in case. Okay, so let's get this going on here. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a ring of, I want to say a ring, I'll do a border of regular sandstone. And then I want to do something like a mixture, like a stripe of andesite chiseled into some limestone, or vice versa. And then in the interior here, I want to do 4 blocks. 'Cause I think the original where we had just these 2 blocks of malachite, I feel like this is what's bothering me. It's too thin. It makes the whole thing look like just racing stripes to me. So I think I want the center area to be like 4 blocks, and then we'll have a pattern inside that. It doesn't have to span the entire 4 blocks, like maybe even like just the inner 3 blocks, starting at this half block marker here and going over to here. But wider might be better, so we'll see. So here's my thought. Let's start small. We'll start with just going across between these stairs here. So if I do something like this, these are all chiseled. Okay. You are not. We'll stick with the chisel stuff for now. There we go. And then, just for visibility's sake, let's start, I guess, with andesite in here. And you'll see, I mean, there are 2 reasons why I'm not going to grab the malachite. One is, I don't think it's really logical or feasible to get the malachite to put in here. Like, we were already concerned about getting enough malachite for this current version, or this one here. And I think doubling it, just, oh man. I mean, we have a few malachite deposits up here. But it took us, I think, was it 3 deposits to get enough for, like, just this floor plus some change. So I think it's probably just unrealistic to try that. Okay, so here we go. And then in the interior here, we would have some of this. Now, we're not going to leave this all white. And I think you'll see where I'm going. Really, I'm 1 short. Are these are not chiseled yet, so we'll start with you. Just 1 piece. There we go. Move your hand. So here we go. We have a broader thoroughfare. We have room to do something here. So yeah. I missed lightning flashes earlier? Okay. Hey, we got Malnog here. Morning. Cameron Graves appreciates the stream. You were getting tired of doom scrolling between matches. Okay. The guy from Saturn likes the malachite blocks. I do too. I really do like them. And if we can figure out a way to sort of shoehorn a few of them in here, I would like to. But I don't want to force it. And I think given how big this floor is, this is kind of noisy. And I love the green. I do love the green though. So if I can sort of figure something out, then I will. If not, I'm not going to sweat it. Okay, so here's my thought here. Is that this looks pretty good. I mean, this is a great color combination here. We got a series of mostly opposing colors of the deeper yellow-orange of the sandstone, the yellowy sandstone, or the polished sandstone, the sandstone, and then the andesite. So if you all remember the episode 74 of the second guide season where I talked about color wheels and how to mix colors together, this is already well on its way to being a great color scheme. And we've used this before, plenty of times. I mean, one, of course, over in the temple over yonder. And also in the first season when we built the, was it the quarry? But the quarry also had bauxite. So I think what we could do here is we could do a little pattern right around the edge of this block here in the non-polished bauxite, so it's not like super eye melting. And then here, we would mix in some more limestone in here and turn this into like a striped border. And then in here, we can do some diamond patterns with andesite, like sort of thin andesite pieces being the diamond lattice, and then limestone is the background. Last time on Color Theory Z, yeah. So I'm gonna try this. I'm not quite sure what I want to do exactly yet, so I'm gonna kind of be cutting in sort of broad swaths here. So let's just do a bit of this. You are all chiseled, so yes. I'm just going to do. Oops. Are you chiseled too? You are chiseled. Oh, darn it. All right. It never ends. Alright, so I'm going to start with just 16 of these. I'm going to need more pantographs. Actually, no, I think this one's bugged. This is the eternal pantograph. It's lost that much durability, and has never lost any durability since then. It's forever. Alright, so we want to get half of these, and then all of you guys. You don't like to stack, do you? Oh, you don't have names. That's right. These were the weird ones where they have no name. That's very uncomfortable. That's... You know what? I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. These might be because I accidentally pantographed them somehow, but I'm not gonna risk it. That's a little too freaky. Do you stack? No, okay. I don't know, and I don't want to know. Oh, you aren't even. Duh. That's why you don't stack. There we go. Okay. In we go. 8. And 8. There we go. And then just a little something like, let's do this. We're just gonna cut some bauxite across here. And I won't get too fancy with it just yet. Just want to get the general color in. And yes, a single stripe of this color would be too much, but I do want to break it up with a pattern and probably make it a little less obtrusive, so just bear with me here. I'll get the general colors in first, though. And if we hit the bauxite, we can tear it out. No big deal. Yeah, I think using this as orange in a very limited fashion is probably the way to go here. Okay, so we have a bit of that. It's a stop line. Make a switching chevron. Oh, you mean like diamond this way, then diamond that way, basically? That could be kind of cool, actually. Yeah. Well, we'll look at that in a minute. So next up is going to be these guys. These need to be chiseled. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I have... I do have some of this left over. Let's go ahead and we're going to grab these back up so we can merge them again. Am I considering the paintbrush and full out primary colors in the temple at all? I'm not sure I follow Oak Tree. I think you might have mentioned the paintbrush before, and I keep thinking about it, but I haven't really looked into the paintbrush since then. Let's see. Angel Lady has been experimenting with the Greek key patterns. Okay. It was your first time with the pantograph. Okay. You end up not being able to delete a pattern for a new one. You can, so if you do a copy paste, you can always copy over the paste. The paint palette has a bit of a learning curve. Okay. That makes some amount of sense. Alright, so here, so CubeTools is a paintbrush. I have not played with it yet, but going by QB's house and Rusty Gears, you can do solid bright colors with it. I probably won't do much of that. I like the vintage story look. So we'll see though. I could change my mind. But right now I want to focus on the colors we do have. So here we're going to start with a bit of this, and I'm going to do both sides of this. I guess I could just do this, you know. Here, let's 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then copy. Here we go. That was easy. I think if we do this, we'll probably want to have a bit of another callback to the orange right here as a border on the white, or possibly a very thin line of andesite again. So we'll see. Alright, it's still high. Wow, it has been high for a long time. Like, unusually long time. Okay, so then, we have a bunch of limestone here that we need to add the andesite to. So we'll go and do that. Just turn all these into chisely blocks. I have a feeling we might need to go and get us some more limestone here soon. Okay. These are not... Oh, these are not chiseled. So I think what we'll do here... I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add this like that. I'm going to copy you. And then do that. And that should just slap that right in there. Yep. Yep. Still invincible. And Sulston did some wall painting with the paintbrush. Cool. Hey, Girish Manjanath, as good eventide Kurazar, and a belated best wishes on the occasion of the winter solstice. Here's longer days filled with more light, indeed. And Owen Boyle here. Hello, everyone. This road looks amazing. Hey, thank you. So we're gonna get some more andesite in here, but I think it's about time to go and rest, lest we end up with these guys spawning. I should probably take a break here at some point and run over to the flower garden and see if they're ready yet. I know they're all like heat stressed and everything, but I should keep going on those. Let's go ahead. Do you rest now or later? Let's rest. Next time I see Solston, remind him how the pantograph works. Uh-oh. What did he do? Dare I ask? Oh, and now it's calm. Brilliant. Guys, do you hear that? It's rain. It's an official stream now. And it's still dark. Oh well. Well, we got some rain. Alright. It's a real Kurazar stream now. Okay, so here, let's go back over. It is calm, so we can go ahead and not worry about the darkness too much. I do wish that the Wearable Light mod actually, like, was as bright as the full lantern. Even without a lining in it, just the regular lantern would be fine. So here's what I'm thinking for this. So we come in here with maybe, like, let's see, this one right there. Oops, not like that. There we go. one here, and we're going to build a border. This won't just be a line, it'll be a border for a larger pattern. Maybe we'll even get crazy and just dig the whole thing out here first. Dad joke. I've been reading a book by anti-gravity. I just can't put it down. I can't really do that. There we go. So I gotta watch his last Rusty Gears video to see what Sultan did. Okay. Yeah, I've been very lax about watching Rusty Gears lately. Well, I say lax, but I mean, been going crazy with Christmas shopping and prep for child number 2 coming, so bit of an ordeal. So there's one done. If we like this pattern, when this is all said and done, then of course we can just go and copy it to the rest of the hallway, and that should be, I don't want to say quick, but, you know, relatively speaking, it'll be quick. The bulk of the work will just be in laying down the blocks themselves, and we're actually picking up the old blocks. Okay, so there's our border. And then what I'm looking at doing is a 1x1 pattern. I'm just going to pick somewhere. Let's pick here. Oh, do a 2x1 whoops. As soon as I start speaking, I mess it up. Okay, perfect. But a 2x1 slope here. And we're going to go the whole way. Maybe I'll just do like 1 block's worth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I'm starting halfway into the pattern. So we'll have another one right there when we're said and done. But for now, I'm going to leave that out. And then I guess we'll start that same thing here. Because I want relatively large patterns here. I don't know. Ooh. What I do want to avoid those, I don't want to have, if possible, I don't want to have a pattern where it's thicker in the middle than elsewhere. Because that might just look silly. So if I have to scoot this over by a block, then I will. I don't want to, but I will. So in theory, see, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Which means that we don't put anything here, because this is the new block. Let's find out. Oh, no, it's there. Oh, because of the border. Oh, well, I gotta think long and hard about this one. Okay. Looks like a Hudson's Bay wool blanket. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Oh man. Let's see. So what if I start in the middle instead, just to make sure that our pattern doesn't get messy here. So here's the problem, is that we do have an even number of blocks here, and so we're not going to have a true center line. So at some point, it's going to have to be it'll have to be broken up somehow, or we'll have to make it thicker in certain places on purpose. And I'm kind of leaning toward that. So let's try this. So we would come down to, yeah, here. This would then be thicker. Like so. I think now you can see, I mentioned this could sort of be a callback to other builds, because this is a similar pattern to the design of Panera. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill these back in. We're going to have to redo this part over here. Let's see. Cosmore says he and his brothers have been working on a book on procrastination. It's been in the planning phase for 30 years now. The research phase. I like it. I will get around to reading that book eventually. That's right. Just making sure that I'm not goofing here. Okay, we do have a full block right there. So, good news. Good news, everyone. Let's fill this, or I guess, let's unfill this. So there we go. I think this should work out okay then. So I don't have to worry about where it runs into the pattern over here, since this is the border. The border's going to cut it off no matter what we do with it. And that's fine. If we don't like where it cuts it off, then we adjust the border. Problem solved. Actually, that's basically where I started. I undid everything. And then just redid it by sheer chance. Okay, fun. Am I using some Splashlar asks Poltrix Volta? Welcome, Poltrix Volta / Voltreek Poltreek. No Splashlar here. There's no water. Well, there's water coming from the sky right now, but no Splashlar yet. We have Una person here with a happy solstice. Happy solstice to you too. And Kaliel says, could you rotate the diamond cross pattern 90 degrees so the 2x1 line is horizontal? It would work for an even number. I'm not... You mean like flip it this way? The reason I don't want to do that is that we have a long hallway. I want the pattern, the diamond pattern, to sort of stretch with that hallway, so that when you're walking down the hallway, you see sort of squares rather than what would look like very small blobs. X marks the spot. Oh, so you said, yeah, you already worked it out. Looks good, though. Awesome. Well, thank you. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this pattern in here, assuming I didn't mess it up. Okay, I didn't. Good. And then we'll fill it in with the andesite. We'll play around with some of the border work around here. I think we're going to want something else going on here. And then, of course, we need to work out what's going on with the bauxite. The bauxite! The chicken's favorite rock. The bauxite. Okay. That's done. Oh, we need to get some food here, too. Food break. But don't blink the second one. None of that nonsense. No wasting food or leaving me with 0.1 pieces of pie, please, game. I wish there was a setting you could set that says like, hey, if eating the next piece of food would put me over my satiation, just don't eat it. I would love that. Alright, let's fill this in. It'd be awesome to be like a flood tool. There probably is one, I just don't know it. It's probably in QB Tech. Okay. I think this is about what I'm looking for here. I think I want to put some more... I want more andesite on the outside here. So what I might do is, like, I might bring this big stripe farther out, make this part thicker. And then have, like, a little bit of some kind of pattern of limestone on the inside. And that way, when we have just a little bit of andesite over here, it's not, like, totally lost amongst the limestone. Boy, a lesson in how to get hand cramps. Chiseling these itty bitty pieces in your floor. Speaking of doing crazy building stuff, I am getting more and more excited about Enshrouded. So I think at some point after Desert Life is over and after my my schedule returns to normal, so in, like, 3 or 5 years, I might put that on the list of games to vote on for what should Corzar play next. Like, I already love the building in Enshrouded, but I wasn't sold on the rest of the gameplay. But they had a real big patch come out just a few days ago, and it looks pretty phenomenal. I'm gonna take a real quick sniffle break here. Okay. So, let's see. So we got Angela says, "My husband and I are obsessed with Enshrouded." Okay, awesome. Another vote in favor of Enshrouded. Good to hear. So yes, this is about what I'm looking for. Let's thicken this up a little bit. And what I think I want to do is probably just, rather than bringing the bauxite in, I'll just bring the andesite out. So let's switch to this. Let's switch to andesite. I'm just going to bring this out again. And maybe we'll still bring the bauxite in, like a little teeny little stripe or something. But I don't like the limestone being right up against there. Just because it's too similar in brightness to the sandstone, so it gets kind of lost. I keep finding the very first block just does not want to go. I keep aiming at the adjacent block and it doesn't work. All right, so we'll fill that in with something. Well, we need to get the limestone in here. Let's try something. Just try this. Oops. I put the limestone in here. I said, put the limestone in here. Oh, but I'm stuck. Right. Here's the block. Okay, and then we place this with more andesite. No, that's not quite right. It's kind of taking away from the border we have here. Let's put the limestone back. Put the limestone back. Okay. Maybe we just undo the removal here. Just do this as andesite again. And then we need to come up with something to put inside here. Maybe even just another limestone stripe. Something to break up this sort of broad pattern of andesite. Would you please click? There we go. Maybe a nice Greek meander. Man, if only YouTube supported putting images in chat, I'd be able to know what that is. Okay. So that's definitely closer to what I want to hear. I think we do need to think about putting bringing more of the limestone into here, maybe as like even just a stripe over here, like a very small, two block stripe. A wavy pattern would be the meander. Maybe. I was thinking, someone had mentioned a chevron kind of design, and I'm thinking that that's a pretty cool idea. But I might want to play with that a little bit. So let's break this up. See, this is actually too small for chevrons. So what I could do is I could widen it a little bit, which isn't a bad idea. Let's try that, actually. Let's put those back. I'm going to widen this like this, and then we'll kind of come back in and we'll actually know what we'll do. Let me think about this for a second here, because I want to have an odd number going across this way. So I think what I want to do here is probably you know what, we'll do the bauxite, and then we'll sort it out later. The funny thing is, like, we're back to one of the designs that we sort of rejected, but as you can see, we're using less bauxite, and that kind of makes all the difference here. Like, it's not as, blinding when it's a smaller stripe like this. Okay, so I think what I want to do... Oh, you know what we could do? Let's make this one more little teeny voxel wide, so we have a border of... No, let's not do that. Let's make it less wide. That way we have a 7 block wide stripe here. Alright, just gonna do this. Spin you around. There we go. Alright, Phil Boswell has to go. Thanks for coming by, Phil Boswell. Greek meander is the same as the key pattern you mentioned earlier. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar enough with those terms. So I'm going to do... would key be like a sort of a square wave zigzag, basically? What exactly is being built? We are working on the floor, Rexy. The floor of the temple. The temple that is 7% done. Maybe even 5% done. 7 might be a little generous. Yeah, we're getting these big floors in for the walkway. We down these huge hallways here. We got 3 hallways to do, because this one's a canal underneath there. So yeah, the Greek version of a Celtic knot border, sometimes squared off, sometimes rounded, sometimes waves. Yeah, okay. Haven't looked at Desert Life episodes in a while. What happened? What happened? That's a very open-ended question you got there. Alright, so what I'm thinking here is we do... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's get that back, and I'm going to work on... We started on this side. I'll start over here again. I really started a mega build? Oh, I sure did. You bet. You bet. Now, the weakness to having an odd-numbered pattern here is that it's not going to line up very well with the 16 voxel long design that the blocks have. So we have to sort of take that carefully here. I'm feeling something with this. Let's see what we got here. So I think we do need to just keep removing this. Oops, missed one. Not bad. But I think I want to go more like this, actually. I think I want more bauxite, like as a, oops, as a border. So we could just do like a running pattern of that. Cameron Graves says it's more like 10%. I don't know. As far as the overall progress goes, I don't think we're at 10%. Because I mean, of these branches, we have one done, well, mostly done, and that's a quarter of that. But we don't have more than one of these walls done. We have no interior, and I have plans for a tower that's gonna be tall, very, very tall tower in the plans here. So I think saying 10% is probably a little too generous. All right, so yeah, let's do. Let's do something like this. Whoops. Now, at some point, this pattern will end up repeating, which is, I guess, a saving grace. It just won't be for a while, because 7 and 16 don't really divide that well together. All right. Yeah, I'm aware that the pattern isn't divisible by 16, so that means that if we do this pattern, we would need to do some more careful pantographing, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine, I tell myself. The other option, actually, you're right. You're right, oak tree. What we could do is... Oh, I didn't think of this. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we are going to make... Oh, no, we're not. So unless I also extend the pattern, it's still never going to quite be divisible by 16. Which, again, that's not a problem, but it is a pain in the butt. I mean, it could be a real big pain in the butt. So, if that's the case, why don't we just say, let's just do it. We'll make these into like more circular designs rather than sort of diamondy, and then take it from there. So let's just do this. Destroying all my hard work. And then right in here, we'll come in and we'll just do and that and 2. And actually, these will be the parts we're keeping. So I'm actually going to redo this here. Let's bring you back. No, keep that. 3, 4, 5, 6. We would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. think what I'm going to do here is we're going to do this. I might even replace these and have some more bauxite in here. Just make it a little bit more orange. Morange. Oh no, I deleted it. It says use a hexo. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of deleting in here. I mean, there are a lot of good ideas, and sometimes you have a great idea and you try it and it's just like it turns out not quite the way you imagined it to. And then it's totally okay to delete those then. It's not a big deal. You know, let's try this. Okay, and then, whoops. I didn't mean it, I swear. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm just going to fill these in with the bauxite again. See how that looks. And part of me says, hey, let's keep these. Let's keep them chiseled out. The problem is that as we learned from, who was it? Megagran, having too many crazy chisel designs can cause frame rate issues. So we're going to go rest, make it morning, and then we'll come back and we'll sort that out. Actually, I lied. We're going to rest. We're going to go grab some more pie from our cellar, and then we'll come back. Blue outline in the circle. I don't think blue is going to fit there because we'd be smashing the blue right up against the orange. And so that would look very, very harsh. Because as I pointed out, if you have contrasting colors, you want to typically either separate them with a neutral color, or have like a lot of one and a very tiny bit of the other. And even that can look a little funky sometimes. Let's go get us some more breakfast. Kath likes the little Space Invaders character. Ow, ooh, ow, ow. Ah, that cactus. Every time. We have oodles of pie in the basement. You're not that good in color theory if that's a thing. Hey, there's always a chance to learn. Oh, there are pies. 24 days. Alright, let's just take 2 of you. Put you on the floor like good barbarians. And give you a choppy chop. Good for 6 days. Perfect. More than enough. The other issue with adding the blue would be that that means we now need triple the resources per block that we build. What are those pies? They're pies that we made last time. Last chore stream, I think, actually. But yeah, so is there anything else I want to do while we're here? I don't think there is. If you're making the pie, you have to use a table. Once they're done, you can put them anywhere to cut them. And just like normal people, we put the pie on the floor. That's very normal. Very, very normal. Okay, so let's go back over there and see what we can do about this this design. I might even want to replace some of that design with the like this circle's very thick, so I might even just pop the sandstone back in here like this. Whoops, not that one. Oh no, that one, yes. So that one looks a little anemic now. So I think what we're going to do here is let's make this slightly more circular, technically speaking. Do I like this? You know, I don't hate it, actually. What if we do that? don't hate it. Let's see. Oops. I could go with that. Let's copy it. It's an interesting, like, alternating pattern. Like, it's not supposed to be alternating, but it kind of ends up being that way. I say we keep it. I like that, actually. The more I look at it, I like that we have sort of big circles here, and then small circles, if you will. This is as circular as these little blocks get at this size. It's almost like an alternating flower pattern. A Bob Ross happy accident, absolutely. Let's do it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's also go ahead, and we're going to copy this down here, so we can see how this looks. Oops, there we go. Yes, this is what I was going for, I think, originally. This is what we want. That's what I want, at least. I don't know about you guys, but I want it. Let's also copy this over to here. Give it a spin. We'll take a look and see what it needs then. And it might not need much, if anything. Yeah, I think the only thing I would do is maybe add a little pinstripe of limestone right down here. It looks vaguely Mughlai. Looks like a rug in the best possible way. You wouldn't mind one for your own living room. Yeah, I like this a lot, actually. It's be very dizzying running down the hallway. At least with my screen that has very terrible refresh rate. Okay. Yeah, I am happy with this. Let's try it with a little pinstripe. Mr. Pinstripe suit. Let's see. Let's try 2 blocks in like this. 2 voxels in. I guess I could just do 16 of these, couldn't I? And then just copy the rest. If I can maybe get in here. There we go. You know what? I think it does. I think it does need it. If I look at it up close, I'm like, ugh. But then if I back off and look at it, it did need that something. The little extra definition there. I could almost... I kind of don't want to mess around with more bauxite here, but we could... Let a stripe make it a wavy margin. What if... I don't like waves, because when we did waves, like, look at this from here. Like, I don't like the wavy look from a long ways away. I think that waves kind of detract from what was going on here. What I could do, though... Ooh, tell you what, even better. How about instead of a real wave, what if we did another sort of swelling line, like a double wave, basically. I'll show you what I mean. Let's take you, and let's just do this real simple. So we'll do something like, oh, probably not. Don't rotate it. What if we did this? One, two, three, four. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. That way we still have that sort of thin line, but it breaks it up a little bit. What do you guys think? I'm not as big a fan of this one. I think I like the pinstripe a little better. Yeah, it's kind of too blobby. I'm going to undo that. For now, let's stick with the pinstripe. Blue in the middle of the white blob for a chain look. I see what you're getting at there. Let's try it. All right, so we'll do 1, 2. Whoops, keep doing that. 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. There must be some dust in our mouse, or I'm just being a dope. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're talking about something like this. Whoops. Let me fill this back in with limestone. Oh my goodness. I'm a wreck today, apparently. So you're talking about something like this, maybe? I don't mind it, but I don't like it as much as the pinstripe. We have someone who liked the pinstripe or the full blue. Let's copy it. Oops. You know what? Sure. Oop. Oh, I'm starving. Duh. I think the one thing I want to do is I want to move the pattern this way by one voxel. Let's do that real quick. These done with andesite next. Oops. Wrong button. Need second 2 chains. Do a second chain next to it. Oh, we could try it. We could try it. I'm seeing a lot of folks saying second chain. We shall see. I have my doubts. Cameron Graves says they think they started this. You know, I think I'm not a fan of the 2 chains, but we'll give it a look here. Partly because they're offset, and that won't be. I mean, we could move this one left, I suppose. Yeah, we could do that actually. I'm not opposed to having a bit more white in here, so yeah, let's try it. Let's just do some more chiseling, guys. It's going to be a very chisely morning today. So this will then center the pattern in the blue area. Okay, yeah, I could do that. I'm sold. It's sort of like a smaller and inverse version of the big pattern here. I could offset the links. I actually don't want to do that. I don't know why. I know why. We've been here for like 6 hours already. I think I'm pretty happy with it. Boop. Boop. And spinny. And we're going to just do this. And for now, yeah, I think I like that a lot, actually. That works out pretty well. ESA Hexo is out of here. Hello, Sleepy Hollows. Hi, with my mod list, work on the latest update. If you mean the latest, like, main update, yes, that's still 1.19.8. If you mean 1.20, then probably not. You'll have to try out the mods and see if they all work or not. All right. So the idea here is that, yes, this is pretty busy, but the walls are going to be relatively tame, and so will the ceiling. Now, the ceiling over there is just more ashlar. I think for this ceiling, I might just do like a plain stone, maybe limestone or chalk or something. And that way we have a very attractive floor that draws the eye, and that way the rest of the whole room, the rest of the whole hallway isn't as busy. So yeah, guys, I think we got it here. Let's go, and we're gonna rip this guy out. We're gonna rip this guy out. We'll save the malachite for more delicate pieces. I like the malachite on those columns over there, and I think I like it in the floor for the most part. I think it's a little busy for the floor, but I think once we get everything else in, it might be less obtrusive, especially if we use like nice smooth walls that are relatively, not crazy looking. So yeah, let's dig this up. Also, let's make sure we have all these things are... they are not yet chiseled. Gonna do... Oop. Oh. Let's just switch to that. There we go. Oh, did I chisel you by accident? No, good. I believe these are all... No, these are not chiseled. Wow. Okay. Like I missed one there. I guess not. The bones are still there. Oh, that poor animal. Okay. Everything's good. We might need some more inventory space here momentarily. Let's start with the malachite, which takes forever to mine out now. I think chisel blocks gain some kind of chisel block resistance. Just feels like it to me. 2 hours later. Yeah, absolutely. This is just pure pain, guys. Hey there, Sammy. Happy holidays to you, too. I think I'll be very happy not having to tear this back out again. since I'm actually very happy with that pattern back there. So I don't foresee myself going, I don't like it after all. Even last stream, I kind of felt like I was trying to shoehorn the malachite in here. I don't know, I really wanted to make it work. So I tried my best, and it's just like, ended up not being the color or the design for us, I think. And I did think about using the malachite instead of the limestone in that crisscross pattern, but I think that might just be too busy then. And Garish Manjanath is heading out too. Well, thanks for coming, Garish. Hope to see you next time. Take a second look after the second or third section to be sure. Yeah, we could certainly do that. I mean, we'll probably only have enough material to do, like, another section or two. We'll have to go back and chisel out some more of those giant slabs. I think it's important, too, that we don't just have the regular sandstone running up against the walls. That was one thing that I was trying to avoid with these sandstone, the polished sandstone, was that just having the sandstone smooth stuff go up against the ashlar would just look a little plain. So, I want to avoid that. Let's just grab... I think we can grab probably the andesite while we're here. Yeah, look how much faster this mines than the chiseled malachite. Like, twice as fast. And Sammy's doing Christmas today at their mom's, and Dad's on Christmas Eve. Good deal. Yeah, our family we all live close enough together that we typically just gather at one place for Christmas. Will there be a chore stream on the holidays? No. No, we're looking at as I mentioned last time, I think, given the imminent birth of my second daughter, we're probably looking at no more chore streams for a little while. Especially given that my wife and I have a schedule that really worked out well for our first child. So we'll probably be implementing that for our second, where basically she would go to bed at basically 8 o'clock or whatever. And she would get, full sleep, no responsibility, till about 2:30 in the morning. And that's when I'm on duty. So when baby needs to get fed and changed, I'm on deck till 2:30, and then my sleep comes from 2:30 till I guess it'd be at 10 in the morning. Would be when my my free sleep time ends. Now that worked out the first time around really well, because our first kid, Corzini, was a very good sleeper in general, and so it was very rare that she was up more than twice, really. It was typically like she'd need to be fed around 11 o'clock, and then maybe once 2:30-ish. Although that second one often ended up going till 3, and then it was Corazette's turn to take over. But that worked out really well for us, so we'll probably do that again, which means that I will be on duty in the evenings. So there'd be a real possibility that I'd have to just end the stream after 20 minutes or half an hour, which, if you guys are okay with that, then I would probably look at doing more evening streams then, doing 8 or 8:30 until whenever I have to go feed the child. The Christmas stream would be fixated on coal. Yeah, we would. If we did Christmas stream, I'd just go and mine coal. It's more than you deserve, anyway. Duty. Yeah. Yeah, it is duty. Yeah, there will not be a chore stream this coming week or the next week, though. That's Christmas and, of course, the New Year's Day. Your 2 cents is to take all the time you need to be a dad. I absolutely will. I'm not going to be, like, ignoring my child to play the game. But the reality is, this is my hobby, too, so... the more time that I can squeeze in playing games, the better. And honestly, the more balanced I'll be mentally when it's time to actually be dad. We found that we had we each had generally enough time to do the things we wanted to do, to be the people we wanted to be outside of being parents, that we were comfortable, we didn't really typically feel like we were being rushed or, running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Well, we have a lot of polished andesite now. Whoops. Alright, I'm gonna go... Before I get more stuff out, I'm gonna go pick up those other blocks. And we'll move whatever blocks we need to move here, too. Mini streams are fine if they work for me. Yeah, that might just be how it works out, so... Once I get over, I'm going to take a break to hydrate and adjust my headset, so bear with me just one moment, folks, starting now. Okay, let's get back to work. So, just rip it all out. I think, yeah, this is the only one where we actually moved the polished blocks out to make the stairs, so I'm just going to tear it all out, and then we'll come back in and put it all back in the way it needs to be. B-Data has a hive mind. It is very funny. I was very anxious up to the point when our child was born, and then like a light switch, the anxiety went away and went into this is how it is mode. Just doing what I had to do to get by. But we were very lucky that our first child was a good sleeper and overall not fussy or anything. Not more than normal, at least. So there were a lot of hours spent with a baby sleeping in a little Catan wrap while he watched TV or did stuff. I wouldn't want to game and record or stream with while having the baby, but yeah, works out for other quieter hobbies pretty well. I think the only thing that I'd be a little leery of with mini streams is like, start the stream, hey guys, how's it going? And all of a sudden, wah! It's like, BRB guys, and then I disappear for half an hour. Like that'd be disappointing. So I'd probably just say like, the moment child starts screaming is the moment that the stream ends, because there's no telling when it'd be back. Maybe they aren't slower at mining. Just looking at this now, it's like 2, 3, that was like 5. Maybe it's my imagination that the chisel blocks take longer. Or I'm going crazy. One of the two. Okay, we saw that with another streamer dealing with young children. A BRB could be an hour or 2. Oof, yeah. I think that would just kill the stream for me. If I were a viewer at any rate, I'd be like, well, I guess I'll just not watch you later. Why not both? Oh, same as you're buying it both in reference to the, how long it takes them to mine. Or that I'm going crazy and they take longer to mine. I think I see where you're going there. I'm gonna get hit by a stone here in about 10 seconds. I'm gonna shriek. Because we got high rifty outside. Muy riftino. Oh, I missed a you. Okay. Missed one. Goodbye. Let's go rest. Make it morning. Have some pie on the lug. On the lug. On the leg. A bit of insanity never hurt anybody. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe a really tiny bit. A really tiny bit. There's certainly a threshold, though, somewhere. Sleep time. Move faster clock. Just accept the insanity. Off we go. Oops. Ow. The water couldn't save my ankles. I hate that. When they don't stack like that. That's just super goofy. Insanity was Inger Raymond trying to find the archive. Did you ever find it? I think I've done the archive a total of 3 times now? No, twice. It's been twice. It was a pain to get to. But I did, and maybe this is because I watch and read all the patch notes and things, so I already knew that I needed to look somewhere high up. So I kind of had a bit of a leg up in that regard. Found the entrance buried under solid rock. Well, that's pretty unfortunate. Was the door itself actually exposed to any air, or did you have to like dig the whole thing out? Because I think the door is supposed to spawn somewhere you could technically see it if you were standing a little ways away. Sammy says you're not insane, just autistic. Uh-oh. We're out of room. I'm gonna bust these up. I'm just gonna start plopping these down. Just to make some room in the inventory without having to run back to the other place. There we go. Oh, I got a block that I missed when chiseling, apparently, once again. You dug around the exclusion zone at 110 till you found the side. You dug the whole thing out, then ran off with the doors. That's pretty good. On the one server you were on, only one block of the archive door was exposed. Interesting. I'm gonna just dig all these out first, and then I'll dirt and replace them. Let's run out of space first. Nope, I got plenty of space. Who am I kidding? Ah, bones, come on. Don't do this to me. There we go. Maybe it isn't worth, like, the time retrieving these, but I feel really weird not doing it. I don't know, these feel like they're slightly expensive to make, just because it's stone and vintage story. Maybe I shouldn't feel that way, but I do. What do you guys think? Am I wasting my time by picking these back up? Should I make sure not to do that again next time we do the next branch of this? Yes. Okay. Oh, I should dig these up too. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't. All right, I'm gonna cover it up. There. Good. It's gone. I never did anything. So these are We have sandstone first, so let's do it. Let's do these really stupid single ones first. Okay. And then we got these guys. So we're doing just a big old ring of this the whole way down. Oh, and let's fill these in first before I forget. If we didn't have ChiselTools, the answer would be no, I'm not wasting time, but with ChiselTools, I'm wasting time. Okay. Well then, I will make sure that if we make further mistakes that get buried, I will leave the mistakes buried. Oh. Must be an underground cave. I heard a growl. Oh, really? Okay, so here's where this will open up into the tower at the end. I mean, it's only like 2 blocks taller, but still a tower, sort of. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll finish this floor here. Maybe we'll go and do the floor on this side too, just to get it done. And then next stream or streams, we will spend building out the rest of the structure for these guys. And then we'll build the towers. Once we have that in place, then I think we'll build the south one, because this one's going to be probably different. We want to figure out a couple things, like if I can click the right buttons on the map for one. But whether we have like the floor here dig through the mountainside, or whether we have the floor turn into stairs that then meet up on the level above. I'm kind of leaning toward digging through. I think it's more interesting. But we'll see. Let's get back down here. Ah, so even though I have more chiseled sandstone rock, it doesn't little click for me. Interesting. Very picky. Now we will need to do a little bit of adjustment down here at the very end. Is this? Yes, this is chiseled. Okay. To handle the corners, but beyond that, I think we're good to go. Okay, so there's that. Let's go and plop these after we get a bite to eat. Okay. Just go plop these down here. You know what we could do? I would like to start emptying my inventory here a little bit, just so we're not lugging around blocks we don't need. Let's go take a quick peek over here and see if it's worth dropping these in place, because we have a stack and a half. Ooh, low. Oh, sure, yeah, this is perfect. Gotta dig this out too. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do it, guys. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me more than you usually do. All right. Yeah, I think we're definitely into the era of where, like, doing the actual building. If we were having tour streams, it would be doing this on tour streams too, for sure. Alright, so we're pretty well done with the polished sandstone for the time being. So we could drop that off, and that way we can just have the stones that we really need for chiseling in the inventory. Mad Lord Hubris says, waste not, want not. Then again, you don't wash Ziploc bags. My mom does that. Drives me nuts. She even My mom will save. Oh, what is it? She'll save aluminum foil and wax paper that comes with the stuff. It's incredible. Okay, I think yeah we're gonna have to get some more limestone here. So we'll be taking a break here to do that at some point. But let's go ahead and do we have? I don't have more sandstone already chiseled out. Okay. So let's go lay down what we currently have. We'll have to go and get some limestone. So we'll get our hammer and our splitter plugs for that. But let's get down as much of this as we possibly can first. And just get it moving. I think we can probably finish both of these floors today. Just gonna grab you and boop boop boop. Down the line we go. The nice thing is with these being full blocks and not really any lighting around them, we shouldn't have to do any touch-ups to fix the lighting. I did say we're going to work on like a few more sections. Let's just do, tell you what, let's do that first before I forget. See how much we have to work with here. But I think I like it enough that I'd probably say we don't need to worry about liking it or not. Right, it's slower because it has to turn it from regular chisel first and then it'll actually apply it. It's okay though. Oop, there we go. It's very bright. Yep, I still like it. I think we're good. There we go. And just 8 more of these. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's get some of this going on. Burning through all of our bauxite here. Do that corner in a second. I think I might work on the corners once we have all of our other materials ready. Probably wise to get it all done at once. That way if there's any weird fiddling to do, we can just do it and be done. Yeah. I will grab you. We'll spin you around. There you are. There we go. All right. So let's go and get us some more limestone slabs. And then I'll have to spend a little bit of time with the rough cut chisel to get the blocks we need, but it'll be much faster than doing it the vanilla vintage story way, at the very least. Alright, so we have you, and one of you's already chiseled, okay. Andesite, and sandstone can hang out there too. Alright. Now limestone, we have our main desert up here. So we have limestone both here and up here. I'm gonna guess that's deeper up here, but I don't know for sure. I guess we can always check our basement, see how deep it is there. Oh, let's see, splitter plugs are not in there. They're right here. We'll leave you here. Bring this along for good measure, and do I have a basket on my back, and is it empty? Yes, good. Speaking of baskets. Oh, you have temporal gears. Okay. Sweet. Right, we did discover there's a bit of an exploit with the temporal gear, or the temporal tinker, or whatever it's called. Translocator engineering mod, there we go. Alright. Let's go check. I guess our basement isn't going to be in limestone, but it might be beneath our sandstone layer here. Let's take a look. Oops. Oh, it is. Sweet, look at that. We have a nice thick layer of limestone, okay. Oh, you bet. You bet. Now, I'm a little leery about just digging out this space down here, because we'll end up with like very growly drifters. So I'm thinking we might want to put our limestone quarry somewhere else. Oh, I should have dropped the pantograph too. You're right. I forgot to do that. That's okay though. Let's see where to do. I'm not even sure where we got our first limestone actually. So let's just pick a spot like, I don't know. I really don't know. How about out here somewhere? Just a limestone quarry. And we'll do that. We'll do black so it's visible on the white background. Ooh, guys, we might need to take a break here. We have 9 days to pick these fruit. Okay. We also had olives that needed to be picked, didn't we? Yes. 15 days. 17 days. Okay. Let's go do our quarrying. But then we want to come back and make sure we pick these trees clean. We are on the right track. I'm like, where am I going here? It's a lot farther than I thought it was. So we'll just try digging down here. I'll try to center ourselves on this spot, roughly. So it's a little monument, dirt henge. Alright, let's get our shovel out. How deep do we have to go? Or can we go, I guess, is the question. Maybe let's also not dig to our deaths. I think we're deep enough here, just in general. Oh yeah, we're so good. Plenty of space. And more than we even have ladders for. Perfect. Okay. We're going to come down here. We'll go down an extra 3 blocks. So maybe even a little more. I don't want to end up accidentally digging out where there's some gravel. So let's go down 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3. That's up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's where we'll start digging out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, derp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. I can count, I swear. And then we have 1, 2, and 7 from here. And 5 more from here, and we should be good. Okay. So we got plugs, we got hammers. I think we're good. Oh no, don't do that. That's just mean. Got a bite to eat while we're here. Come on, there we go. And then you. I'll come here and hammer you first. Time for some quarrying ASMR. All right, this is, we don't actually hold the hammer in our offhand, we actually have to have it in our main hand. Okay. So I can hold a lantern. The things you forget from week to week. Do you guys see that lighting change right here? I never noticed that before because I don't think we've done like a quarry where we had blocks below where we were quarrying visible. Eating while on a ladder. You thought Bachelor U was cool for eating over the sink? Alright. Not bad. It must be foggy out because it's very dim in here. Need more ladders. I do have these guys though, so I'm not super worried. They're a pain to use when I'm going up though. Alright, let's just leave you here. Here we go. Alright. No OSHA in Vintage Story. Well, what if you're on a ladder and you have like a beer hat on, you know? Only it's like for food. A taco hat. Is that considered safe by OSHA standards? Or is it like a ladder choking safety issue? I want to get like maybe, let's see, we do have a lot of ground to cover. Let's get maybe like a half a dozen of these or so. Or maybe we'll get whatever we can carry, including our basket. And that includes the stones. And I'm going to keep the stones, of course, because we need them for making quicklime. Which we need for mortar, which we need to make the bricks, or ashlar. So we can drop them in the water and make splashlar jokes. It's a long chain. Joke requires setup. I'm going to just pop a few torches down here just to keep any weird creepy crawlies at bay. There we go. You can see eating a sandwich one-handed on a ladder. Eating out of a crock. 3-5, cool me. 3 cool, 5 me. Wow, I can read. I think we have enough andesite. What I'm not sure about is the bauxite. I know we have the one that's standing currently at the other base. What I don't know is if we have any more in the chest. I think we have one, maybe. If we have any, we have one. I don't think I went particularly ham on getting bauxite. So I was like, we'll never use it. It's too bright. Well, here we are. Oop, oh, there go my ankles. That was on purpose, I swear. Your tools seem to work better when you watch at double speed. Yeah, they do. I actually put some thought into whether I would want to use the sped up tools option, because when you make the world, you can set tool durability higher and you can change their work speed. I did give some thought to maybe bumping up tool speed. I was like, nah, don't want to. Maybe that was a mistake. I'll leave those here. I hear my growly friends. You go, growl friend. I swear I'll never do that again. I promise you guys that will never happen again. I don't know where it came from. It just popped into my head. Brr. I hope they're on the sand above me and not like in a cave I'm just about to uncover here. That'd be unfortunate. When the intrusive thought wins. That's most of my jokes. It drives Kurzak crazy because like, and me too sometimes, because I'll make some throwaway dad joke comment, and then she'll roll her eyes because they just pop out of me all the time, and then later I'll be like, hey, remember that funny thing I said? It had to do with Romans and horses or something, and she's like, yeah, that was pretty funny, even though I hated you for it at the time. And then I go, what was it? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, me neither. I was hoping you'd know. Hello, weird little caught piece of of stone or sand or dust. There should be a data pack that adds Christmas hats to the drifters during the season. That could be fun. So we got 4. Let's go ahead and let's pop our basket down while I'm thinking about it. Let's just fill you up. Because I have a sneakling suspicion that we're going to want more sandstone than what we're getting today. Not more sandstone, more limestone. So, while we're here, we may as well future-proof ourselves a little bit. And since this one is so close to the surface, I'm not really concerned about, like when we come back here, we're not going to end up with bells spawning, because they don't spawn this high up. This adventure story is Santa's flying rash pulled by flyenas. Quick, someone ban Oak Tree. Oak Tree, ban yourself. For that one. Mad Lord Hubris saw a mod pack in the other block game where the creepers had Santa hats. In the in my current just midnight playthrough of Star Sector, I'm playing with the second in command mod on, and apparently during the Christmas season, there's an officer you can get, or a second in command officer you can get. It's basically Alvis Sebastian in a Santa hat, and he makes sure you get a lot of drops from everything. You get salvage and other stuff from him. And you can't get rid of him either. I was like, dismiss. They came back an hour later. I'm like, thanks. We have a very large hall here. If I was Solston, I was building a big castle. I put my dungeon here. Just to make some use out of this huge empty space we're making here. Make a flying sleigh out of Jonas parts. Like the Vscraft stuff. Tink, 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 tink. Okay, so we have 6 so far. I did say we're just going to fill up, so let's just fill up. May as well while we're here. Save ourselves a trip later. Did Tyron ever improve water physics? I mean, he has fixed some water things in the past. It is now easier to get rid of the flowing bubbly bits. It's a little smarter there. The water physics are not, and likely never will be, the same as the other block game, where you can just have 2 adjacent blocks fill in their buddies with water. Which I think is kind of a shame. Like, water in this game is still a bit of a pain. Although apparently, I think it's this game, there's either a mod or a setting where you can't create new blocks of water with a bucket. So you're stuck with whatever water's in the world. If you want to build, farmland that's irrigated, you have to actually somehow, like, build where there's water and irrigate from there. So yeah, a little challenging there, if you want it. Boop. Up we go. I think we got this one and probably one more, and then we'll be pretty full by then. And just imagine if we weren't using the quarry mod. We'd still be getting sandstone for the first part of the walls. Oops. I think as long as I don't hammer it, it doesn't cause issues. Guess we'll find out. Let's get a bite to eat on the ladder again. Oh, here we go. Ladder time. It's a ladder midnight-ish snack. I do like that satisfying crunch sound it makes, too. That's probably one of the things I like about this mod. In addition to the tink 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 is that little crunch sound. It's very satisfying. Yeah, we'll do one more. Hey there, Hopeful Dreamer. Welcome. You're quite late today, you say? Yeah, we're about 2 hours into the stream, so we got about an hour to go. My other heroes thought I was eating from a crock on the ladder earlier. You know, we're one-handing pies here. The trick is you gotta eat the pie like you're an anime character or like Bugs Bunny, where you just stuff the whole piece of pie in your mouth and chew. It's like the mythical bag of holding, but it's more like the mouth of chewing. You can fit infinite food in your mouth as long as you keep chewing. We call that Thanksgiving. Alright, let's go pick all these torches up. Be a little slow here. Alright, we'll put our bed down so we can take a quick rest here before we run out into the medium danger desert. Not like real life at all. At least I'm not chugging a bucket of honey on a ladder. That's true. That's very true. My pancreas can only take so much. I just calm. Don't forget to block off the danger chamber. Actually, so this is the one I said we're so close to the surface, we're not going to have to worry about bells and such. So we will have to deal with surface drifters here, maybe some deep drifters, but they're easy to deal with. So no need to get crazy with that here. Hey guys. Woo! We're surrounded, and it's a fair fight. Just extra flax. No, not even that. They have, I think, a 5% chance of dropping flax, maybe 10%. Oh, you mean the drifters when we go clean them up downstairs? Yeah, they turn into that, basically. Yeah, those I'd probably bother with harvesting. One, to get them out of the way. And two, because deep drifters do have a slightly higher chance of giving us stuff. Alright, I can't even see where I'm going here. Where is my house? There it is. Alright, let's go get rid of our stuff here. We'll come back, we will pick these trees clean, and then we'll run back to our work. The holy work. Let's see, peridotite, limestone, here we go. You know what else we could do? While we're here, since we'll be coming back to do some fruit picking, and we have a lot of wind here, we could turn on the quern. Have anything in here to quern? Yes, we do. Sweet. Oh, plenty. So you're busy for days. Really? The instant I turn the quern on, it goes from a storm where I can't even see where my hand in front of my face to, nah, bro. Hey there, Shanton. It was a bad dust storm. You know what? I think you cleaned this all up. Thanks, Shanton. Get rid of the dust storm for me. That's very kind of you. Inhalation. Actually, I wear the mask to avoid inhalation. That's why I still have this mask on. It actually is. It doesn't do anything in-game, but I thought it was fun to have. Alright, so let me see how much bauxite we have. Oh, we have 2 bauxite slabs. Okay, good. That's actually great. So I think we're going to be good on bauxite for a while. So let's go and drop this. Do you fit here? You do. Awesome. The rest of you can go somewhere. So how are you, Ashanton? I haven't been able to watch many of your videos lately. I've seen a few snippets of your exploration of some of the new features in 1.20 and your time on the server. But I haven't had a chance to settle in and sit down and actually watch like a full episode recently. Alright, let's... grab this out of here. You say good. Is that good? You're doing good, or that it's good that I haven't seen full episodes. I don't know what troubles you might bring into with the 1.20 conversion. All right, so we're done there. Let's go pick some fruit. Chuck it in our basement. And then get back and get some of this floor done. Well, some more of the floor done. Maybe even, if I can be so bold, as to say all the floor. You were playing 1.20 today to get the feel of it. It's good I wasn't watching. Okay. Are you trying to get used to the new systems? And new changes in sort of the flow of the game? Can I please get this block? There we go. Okay. That's complicated. Let's see what we got here. Nothing else there. Okay. Yeah, some of these are going to have some additional branches that are bearing fruit. Make sure I get those if I can. The flow is different. Yeah. How are you dealing with the changes to fire clay, or have you not gotten to that stage yet where you need fire clay for something? Like a lot of folks are really concerned about that. I get a lot of questions, but I have literally zero experience with 1.20 so far. So people ask questions. I'm like, I don't know. It's fine. I just watch the update videos and hope things work out for the best. Oops. No, don't eat it. Oh, here we go. You have to adapt to the new mobs too. Yeah, that's true, cats. Didn't think about that. That is how little experience I had with 1.20. I've seen one of the new mobs once. In, oh gosh, probably right around when 1.20's like very first like here's what's coming videos were coming out. Got them all here. Got all those. Did I get you? Ah, there we go. You can make fire clay easily with flint and red or blue clay. You have to quern and burn the flint. Takes forever. Ah, okay. And Jim Taco says, Moose really enjoyed the sound of breaking bones. Once you pop, you can't stop. Love it. Oh, there's one more. Can I get it from here? No. Can't even see it. There you are. All right. That's it for the olives, I guess. That's fine. We got all of them. So Kat says you have to adapt to the new mobs, but you end up having to adapt to the moose attacking you. Okay. That sounds exciting. Okay, those are a good number of days apart, so I'm not going to merge those stacks. Let's see. Put that over to my hand. Get a bite to eat. A moose once bit my sister. Hey, Shenton, can you bring back that sandstorm that was here when you arrived? I'm trying to grind up some limestone. I could really use the wind. Just gonna chuck these in here. That was the moose biting sister thing is a Monty Python reference. I gotcha. Alright, so our oranges aren't quite ready. We have 2 days. I cannot wait. So it's not going to be this stream, but... Oh, it might be this stream. Let's make sure we check back. I've never harvested a breadfruit in this game before. I'm actually strangely excited to do so. Very, very strangely. I'm not sure why I'm that excited, but I am excited for it. Alright, let's go ahead and start harvesting. We have boatloads of pomegranates. These will probably mostly end up being rot. But I want to make sure we have the fruit just for now, just in case. I probably won't even harvest all the trees. These are very plentiful in general. You hadn't heard of breadfruit to this game? You know, me neither. There's a lot that I've learned, not necessarily like because of Vintage Story or like in the game, but at least because of like looking up what is this thing and being like, oh, that's an actual real thing. Tyron didn't just make this up. Not worth it. We have so much pomegranate to go through here. So Shanton, if you're still around, what would you say is the hardest part of 1.20 for you to sort of wrap your mind around, having been a long-time player? I'd be really curious to know. Kind of like also to sort of get a feel for like what I might be surprised at later. Oak Tree learned of breadfruit due to the mutiny on the Bounty. Okay. That top one is again not really worth it. There we go. Everything needs more resources. You'd have a saw to craft a corn. Oh, interesting. So for me, I guess... Think about that. So that means that until you get to the Copper Age... Well, can you still make the simple windows with just the clear quartz chunk and then some frames? If you can't do that, then yeah, I'd be like... I think in general, because of the format that I've typically done videos in, I often don't get a quarry until I'm already in, like, well into the Copper Age. So that might not come as a huge thing for me, but I can definitely see it throwing people for a loop. That's just due to the way that I try to present the game topics in, though. Candles need the beeswax. Oh, that's right. You have to cook the... Oh, that's... Yeah. Okay, that will get me. That will absolutely get me. I guess I better make as many candles now as I possibly can, huh? That one's not worth it. And last tree, I think... I'm going to declare it. This is the last tree. For now. It's funny, every time that Tyrant comes out with a major change to the game, I typically dread it. I think a lot of the community dreads it for a while, and then like it comes out and we complain about it sometimes, maybe. But I think largely we all just adapt. I remember, I mean, basically every version that there have been major changes. I've always been like, how will I ever adapt? And then it's like, oh, this is fine. Let's grab some more pies, because we are here. And we're going to need that. Where we're going, we don't need roads, we need pies. You get used to it. So are you getting used to 1.20 by and large? Let's go put this guy back. Stage those there. We'll need the hammer. All right, so we're going to go do a little bit of chiseling out of blocks from our slabs. And then we'll go put those in our floor. So Shane, now I don't know if you were on the stream earlier, but we've been working on this floor over here. And this is like version 3 of the floor, but I think we have it down this time. I think we got the version that I want to keep. So we're going to do big floors like this the whole way down these hallways, and then down here and across here as well. That's what we're working on today, and probably the next stream too. Got about 40 minutes left in this stream here. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I think my favorite part of this build so far is this. This is just like, and I can't wait to actually come up here and do the chiseling for like the fences and things. I want to turn this into like a fence. But I think this, everybody, you heard it here first, folks. This is my favorite part of this build so far. And it might be for a while. Alright, let's go get some blocks out of these giant slabs and pallets. Pop you in there. And our rough cut chisel. I don't think we need any of the polished blocks at all. So we're just going to go ahead and get right down to it. I'm going to pretty much just tear all this down. This guy will do another andesite one, and we'll do sandstone limestone. Isn't that like asking who's your favorite child? As far as favorite part of the build. You know, I don't think I'm typically ashamed of saying that I like some builds and some parts of builds more than others. I do currently have a favorite child, but only because she's the only one who's born so far. The other one's still making my wife miserable by being Bruce Lee every night. I still feel very weird doing this kind of stuff on stream, just because, like, it is so, you know, it's one thing I'm doing for like 5 minutes of just tink 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 tink. But it is still faster than traditional quarrying, so I'll take it, I guess. I wanted to get some more sticks too. That's right. We are OWT out of ladders. Now I'm thinking we'll probably have between the slabs that we're chiseling down now, we'll probably have enough for the hallway that we're currently working on, plus the eastern one, but probably not the south one. So we'll have to do another stint of this at some point soon. You couldn't imagine doing this build without ChiselTools? I was thinking it. Oh, ChiselTools. Yeah. I thought you meant quarry mod. I could probably do without the quarry mod if I had to, but ChiselTools would be. It's not negotiable. Maybe with Workbench Extended. If we did that though, I would probably have simpler designs, and I'd probably just build in a more like a blockier design overall. Like I'd still be doing stuff like these arches, and I might even do like this inset on the wall here. Oh, this is sort of inset, but I probably wouldn't have put the backs on these walls without the ChiselTools mod. Like with the Workbench Extended, it's not really any faster than chiseling by hand. unless you're doing really complex stuff, and then it is. But for just doing two parts of two sides of a block or different materials, it's not any faster. My goodness. Okay. Let's go put a few of these away to make room for the others. I'll tuck you in here as well. And I think... yeah, I'll just toss you in here temporarily. Let's grab you. Let's grab you. And let's grab you. Alright, so I'm going to drop you back down here. And then we'll plop you there. Alright, so this andesite guy is the last one we'll do here today. And then we'll get working on finishing up this floor bit here. And then we'll go check on that breadfruit tree. I'm excited for that. I would love to see what it's like to make like a breadfruit pie would be pretty cool. But also, I'm thinking like maybe this winter we grow some cabbage and make like a breadfruit cabbage chicken stew. Shanton says, your build's coming on a treat. I'm off now. Bye, my friend. Well, farewell to you too, Shanton. It's good to see you again. I could almost go for like a double rate of this, like tink 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 tink. Maybe I'll trick Solstin into coming in here. We can both chisel these down. Because he's got so much free time now that he's part of the Rusty Gears. So much free time. Alright, so you can go away. I'll pull you out and drop you where you both belong. If I can see where I'm going. Oh, let's also get out one of these guys as well. Oh my goodness. There's a long row, okay. And then let's get all of our stuff together. Get it together, Corazar. That's right. Let's do a lot of this. And then we'll probably need... let's see, let's leave this partial stack behind. We'll grab some of the bauxite. And we'll grab some of the sandstone. So you're already chiseled. Let's get you out of here first. Anybody else already chiseled? No. So we'll grab you guys, and we'll start on the other wing in the morning. Boop. Angie lady, I don't have an uptime command actually here. Sorry. I don't know if the Nightbot has one. All right. Still medium, but whatever. Yeah, the only commands I have are the ones that Nightbot posts every 20 minutes or so. You might have Twitch brain. It can be set up. Okay. Is uptime it just tells you how long the stream's been going on for? At least 2 hours. Yeah, it started at 10 a.m. my time. It's 12:30, so we have half an hour left. Yeah, I do 3-hour streams on Sundays. So, same time every week. Roughly same duration every week. Ah, okay, so you stepped out to take a message and missed a few things. I gotcha. Oops. Don't do that. I want to say I was probably right in getting so much limestone here. We're gonna need boatloads of it. This might not even be enough to do both wings, actually, now that I think about it. So that took us from there to here. Yeah, this is gonna require both of these stacks to get to the end. Which means I think we need to break down at least probably 2 more of these in order to fill out the other wing. That's a ton of stone. Especially given that some of this limestone, actually, for every block of andesite or limestone, we need another block of andesite and limestone of the opposite kind. Since all the limestone has andesite in... Oh! Don't do that. Yeah, so every block of limestone has andesite in it, and every block of andesite has limestone in it, so... Yep. Oh boy. Exactly 2 stacks. Oh boy, we are really cutting it close here. I think we're gonna have to... We can't even do this part yet. Unless I have more that I didn't pick up. I might have some. I don't know that we have enough though. Wow, this is a ton of stone. Oops. Did it again. Oh, because I'm stuck here. Okay. That makes sense. Come back in here and I'll strip to the world to build the temple. Absolutely. Alright, so we're largely good here. Let's go grab some more limestone and let's start getting the pantograph busy. Oops. Oh. Well, shoot. I guess we're getting the rough cut chisel back out, aren't we? Let's grab like 100 or so. On top of the, what, 30 feet we already had. One. There you go. 100 exactly. Okay. So now the andesite needs to come out too. Alright. Grab some more andesite. Let's make it 100, I guess. A quick hundo. The immortal pantograph has turned out to be super handy. It sure has. I don't know what caused it, because I had thought about tinkering with the files to make them last longer, or to at least do something with them. I decided against it, but I don't know. I never opened the file up, so couldn't tell you what it is. There we go. And like that, we need more chisel. Alright. To get this show on the road, we'll do the corner bits as well, and then we'll move on to the second hallway. Or, you know what, we'll probably run out of time, so let's do this, then we'll chisel the stairs in, and then we'll go check out the breadfruit tree. Okay. You know what? I think we'll start with that, and then we'll figure out something to do on the corner here to make it interesting and different. You'll have a word with QP, make sure it doesn't happen again. No, I like my immortal pantograph. Just the sound of chalk scribbling forever and ever. The running snapshot. That's how we do things around here. There we go. All right, time for you. Hey, you got Twisted Logic Gaming here. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you like it. We had a really long session this morning of chiseling and re-chiseling to figure out what we liked and what we didn't like about it, how to make it work. Snap. I'm pretty sure these two center blocks are actually the same design, but I'm not positive, so I figure better safe than sorry. They could be, oh, they're mirrored, that's why. So if I snapshot of the wrong one, we'd definitely show. Snapshot. Photographed? What do they call it? Just says paste. Oh, there used to be a dedicated camera mode. I guess they removed that. Okay. Oh, I never finished this side. Let's do that real quick. And the sandstone is still missing its bauxite too. Not enough material. Oh, wow. Wow, that's so much limestone. Oh my goodness. Okay. We need 9 limestone, which means we'll probably need even more andesite. We'll finish what we can so far. We'll take it from there. That way we just make one trip back to get more stone. Yeah, it's like each of these floors are going to require their own dedicated trip to the quarry to get stone for it. Incredible. I do like the look though. We got this nice sort of cooling color in the floor in the middle, and then as you go toward the hot desert, the floor color becomes hotter here. I think I like that a lot. So, thanks to everybody who was bearing with me earlier this morning while we were puzzling out colors and trying designs and things, and for bearing with the attempt to use the malachite as well. Right. Ooh, I think we're gonna need some more andesite too. It seems like the store could use shade cloths for high temp gardening and for stuff like this. That could be kind of cool, yeah. Like, yeah, the opposite of a greenhouse. For instance, out back in my little garden area, I actually have a little shade cover for my plants that, during the hottest couple hours of the day, my plants and the dirt around them aren't like, baked to death. Ingaraman says, have to leave. Good stream. Going to a Christmas lunch with relatives. Hey, well, have fun. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you on your way out. Angie Lady says, it's interesting to see the process in action. Helps you with not getting too discouraged if something doesn't work out for you the first time. Yeah, that's definitely one of the things that to keep in mind is everything can be changed. Might be a pain to change, but it can be changed. And you have a lot more options with that change and fixing things in this game than in the other block game, for sure. Oh, we do have enough. Sweet. Wow. So we need 9 more limestone. This friendo over here. See, I put the chisel away, didn't I? I did. Let's just go ahead and finish this guy off. Carlos Berta says, fashionably or unfashionably late. You're really loving what y'all came up with for this? It's gorgeous. Hey, thank you. It was a team effort. Yeah, so we're going to need a whole extra slab of just limestone, if not even a little more than that. Extra 100, apparently. And then same for the andesite. Oak tree. Calling in the dad joke. And Nightbot apparently not delivering. Oh, there we go. Ah, classic one. How'd the hipster burn the roof of his mouth? He ate the pizza before it was cool. I haven't seen it as drinking the coffee before it's cool. Oh, really? That was... okay. Weird. Eh? Oh, no. I did the thing. Get lost. 0.01 servings. Get out of here. Oh, I hate that. It's so silly. Okay, so... right, I said we were going to chisel the stairs in. So we can do that. Bring this poor guy with us. A pity you can't use bushmeat in meals. No paella. There is there's a mod for that. It makes bushmeat usable in meals. I kind of don't see why it couldn't be in meals. I mean, it's already, a downgrade. I don't see why there's no, why we're prevented from using it in meals. Like, sure, it wouldn't be very good in meals, but, like, whatever. Let me make my terrible food. Okay, so we're gonna say this hallway floor is just about done. I got that one, okay. Good. All we have left is this. And then we have to do the corner up there, get these stairs done. We finish with this floor. Well, minus the tower. The tower is to come. Let's figure out what we want to do for the, like, where this meets the tower. Do we have it expanded into something? Do we have it cut off here into a totally different floor in the tower? I don't know yet. Both are options. There we go. Let's go get these corner bits done up here. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to copy you. Really? I'm going to copy you like that. Give you a spin. Like so. And then same for... I guess for this one we don't want to copy and spin. We just want to use this guy to cut this into here. There we go. That has a good pun as its own reword. You're so funny. Okay, let's do this guy here real quick. Whoops. Maybe not just dig that super deep in there. There we go. This seems to actually fit pretty well. So if I'm looking at this right, I want to do this. Yeah, and then this becomes that. So does this right there, I think. And that becomes this. So let's see how this works. Hey, look at that. Oh, right, this. I knew that. Okay. Very cool, very legal. Let's grab you. Slap you down here. Give you a spin. Okay, now for these guys, I think so because of the pattern here, we're going to have to sort of do something different. Maybe like a bigger square here. I don't know. Something that the Vaporous Orc taught you. If you have the zoom mod, the one that uses the Z key to zoom, so this one makes fine chiseling a breeze. It does make the mouse more sensitive though, or at least it keeps the amount that you swing. I think if it lowered sensitivity, and maybe there's a setting for that, then that could be a real consideration. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to pop down my lantern here so I can see as it gets darker out. Oops, wrong one. I wanted that. Okay, so I got 4. We got this thing here. Okay. I read you so far. Okay, let's turn this into blue. And then let's do this in blue. We'll have like a wider one right here. So like this. Yeah, that's fine. Boop. Boop. And spin. All right. Floor. Floor. I am floored. We're living in Florida now. Look at that. Okay. It's calm. I don't think we have much time left on our clock here. We've got 8 minutes left. Let's just go in. Let's do the chiseling of the stairs here. And then we'll go check on that breadfruit tree after, in the morning. You just got book 3 of Dungeon Life in the mail, says Milo Hobo. I am not familiar with that one. When you say series, is this a like a novel, or is it a comic book or manga or something? It has a very manga-esque title right now. It's the whole thing of dungeons is very popular in anime at the moment. That's why I ask. Benny Custom says, remember to leave a like and happy holidays, everyone. Thanks for the stream, Cora. Well, thank you, Benny Custom. Happy holidays to you, too. I assume you're heading out now. If not, if I'm wrong, then, well, I'll say bye to you in 6 minutes anyway, so. But if you are, then farewell, and hope to see you next weekend. Oops. There we go. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, like, go and probably do some inventory staging, just so we're ready next week. You can just go and lay some floor down. Probably we'll need to do some chiseling of the pallets here. Put down another one of these guys too, I guess. Let's do... I'm going to put the regular chisel away, since we shouldn't, in theory, we shouldn't need this next week. We will need you. We'll need your buddy too. So we will need kind of some of everything, really. So let's start with the sandstone first. Sandstone and the bauxite. Get all those in, And then we'll come through and we'll do what we need to for the limestone and the andesite. Yeah. That should do. I'm kind of thinking we might want to do one pie at a time, just because, like, I think the reason the other pie didn't give us much is because it might have been rotten, actually. Okay, so we're good there. Yeah, I think we're ready for next time. Let's go ahead and we'll sleep. I'm going to hydrate real quick. Mila Hobo says that Dungeon Life is a novel. It's a human engineer dies and gets moved to a fancy world. Okay, so he gets isekai'd. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, very popular trope in anime right now. Is it a light novel? Like, does it have like anime cover and pictures in it? Alright, let's go check out this breadfruit. I hope it's done. I hope it's ready. Boom. No pictures beyond the cover. Okay. And we'll tuck you away here as well. Alright, let's do it. Is it this way? It is this way. Okay, good. Whew. That tree's still barren, but this one's a changed color. Oh, man. So they're ripe for 9 days, so it's a decent window. Not the biggest. We got 3. They're good for 40 days. Okay, awesome. 200 satiation. You bet. This is why we're here. So we're getting a steady 3. Okay. That was 4. That was 6. Okay, so it's the same variability, looks like. A bit of a weight toward the 3 end, though. So far, at least. Okay. Not too shabby. It's a small tree, so not as many, much fruit as I would have liked to get, but that's okay. We'll get more next season. I think I can sneak one more out of here, actually. If I can get up to... Ooh. Not that side, apparently. Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. Alright. So we got 45 from a pretty small tree. So not too shabby. And how long do you last in storage? Oh yes, 1.4 years. Absolutely. That's great. Oh, that's so great. That'll give us plenty of time to eat our way through our current food stock, and then start working on that. We got a lot of pies to go through here. I suspect some of these are going to not stay fresh long enough. Because we're eating about 3/4 of a pie a day. We'll have to like leave these here and come back to eat them, I think. Alright. Well, we got so much done today. I am super happy about that floor. I guess we'll say goodbye here on the doorstep. It's been a while, I think. Ooh, let's back up, please. Thank you. No need to breathe in my face. Well, everyone, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed building the floor with me. And thank you for everyone who had ideas and opinions on the floor and how to make it look, because I think we got somewhere where I wanted it to be. So, awesome. Anyway, I hope you all have a great holiday, whether it's Christmas or Kwanzaa or whatever else falls right around now in your family, in your lives. Then I hope you have a good time. And a good time with your family and friends and whoever else you might see. Or the ones you avoid. Anyway, as usual, the current common refrain is going to be, maybe I'll see you next week. maybe I'll be in the hospital having a child with my wife. Well, she's the one kind of doing most of the legwork. I'll just be there with pom-poms and a cheerleader suit. It's more than that. It's more than that. I swear. I swear. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for now. As always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.